Hello and welcome to another Arkis video where we're going to focus on one of the newly added cars in Gran Turismo 7. It came with the update 1.60 and it is the Citroen BX you are seeing in the background. And the reason I'm focusing on this car is because I've actually been daily driving a Citroen BX for the past 4 months or so. I've always liked the car, its boxy, quirky way of being a car. And it will be fun to see what it feels like in the game. It was also a bit of a surprise. It was even added. Honestly, didn't expect that. But we are going to have a closer look at some of its quirks, see where the game got it right and where they got it wrong. So we are jumping in. It's update day. We have downloaded the game and the servers are back online. So we are jumping straight into the used car section to buy the Citroen BX, and we will jump into that car soon in this video. But we also have to buy the Lancia Delta rally car, which is featured in a time trial at the moment. I will go and try that as well at some other time. And finally we are jumping in to buy this awful piece of machinery, and we have to do the mandatory test. Is it possible to roll it? Yeah, no problem whatsoever. This is an awful car, and now we are jumping into this one, and let's see what it's like to turn this on and drive it. And honestly, putting on the VR helmet and sitting in the exact same interior, that is a bit of a strange experience. First, I'm going to adjust my view because the standard view puts you way too low and close to the steering wheel. You actually sit up very high in this car. First, we're going to test the handbrake. This Citroen operates the front wheels with the handbrake, so it's not possible to make a handbrake turn in real life, and yeah, they obviously got that wrong. How difficult can it be? Now we are moving on to the brake test. A car with hydraulic pneumatic suspension doesn't nosedive. The entire car squats down instead, but we'll have a look how the car behaves. So we are going to brake hard in a straight line, and you'll see that the nose dives down and the rear end of the car lifts up, and that's not right either. And honestly, I didn't expect them to get that right. But now we are taking the car to Nordschleife. I've just picked a quick race in the World Circuit menus at the Nordschleife, and that automatically puts you together with a broad variety of cars, and it's actually good fun and a nice way to test out the car. And you can see, just for a bit of realism, I've turned off all the race info, so it's just the info you get from the dashboard and your surroundings. And this car weighs under a ton, so even on comfort medium tires it actually handles all right. In direct comparison with the Peugeot 2008, which is also on comfort medium tires, that car is understeering and just completely denying to turn. So this is good fun compared to that. That's just shows that lightweight is the answer. If you crash in this car in real life, you will probably instantly get killed. With my daily driving a BX for the past 4 months or so, I slowly came to terms with the fact that you just need to take care of yourself. You feel a bit vulnerable until you get used to it. Also with the very high driving position, but it gives you great visibility, and I have not been driving the real life BX fast. First of all, it's not my car and it's a 1.4 liter, so you don't drive that car fast anyway, but you can still feel that it actually handles all right. It has the confidence through corners, and this car has a bit more power, only just above 100 horsepower, and this car doesn't really like to rev. It's more tuned for everyday driving. and I don't even think we get much above 180 kilometers per hour on the downhill sections on this track. So, but it does handle all right, and it is able to tuck into the corners. Of course, you will get understeer on these road car tires, and you'll see me get caught out now and then. But with the standard power, it is certainly manageable. Now we are catching up slowly to a couple of Mazda MX-5s. We've got one more corner to go before we have the long climb uphill, and we are gaining on those two Mazdas. I know I'm racing against the AI, but when you are in the VR headset, the immersion is taking over, and it's still got good fun. Now we are sending it around the outside, and now we've got the uphill climb, and this is where this car will really struggle. 103 horsepower is not a lot when you're trying to climb this hill. Here I saw the white car indicate, and I almost got pit maneuvered by the red Miata, who suddenly gained a lot of speed up the hill, but I will send it through Bravery Corner and get back into the lead. And now we are getting close to the carousel. We're coming around the carousel. I am staying in the lead. I don't think a lot of stuff is going to happen for the rest of the race, but that just gives me some time to finish my thoughts on this car in this game. At one point we did get a tiny bit of rain, so we did get to see the single arm windscreen wiper in action for a moment there, and we are coming down towards YouTube corner, and let's just try to send it the best we can. I am really struggling with a bit of understeer. I think I make it all right through this corner, yeah, but coming through this small chicane-like section, I got so much understeer coming into this corner. Really struggling to keep the car on the track, but we managed to survive it. I think we are just going to jump towards the end of this lap now. So what do I think about PD adding this car? I think it's fun. I think it's mostly for the people doing liveries and doing scapes, but it is actually a fun car to drive. I think if you tune it a bit, you can have some good fun with it as well. It's pure nostalgia for me. These cars were everywhere in Denmark when I grew up, and they were still everywhere when I got my driver's license. So I've got some of my early experiences as a real life driver in these cars as well. And as mentioned at the start of the video, I have been driving one of these on a daily basis for the past 4 months or so. So it is very familiar to people living across the Atlantic. They have never seen one of these before, and I don't really know if they are known in Japan either, but now it is in the game, and it was a fun and a bit of surprising addition. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.